Greetings mortals, I am the FallenShogun and welcome to another channel update, the Undead update where we talk about the channel and everything that's happening. So, it's not been the best of weeks for the channel. Of course there was the massive purge on YouTube. No one is quite sure why that's happened. Now I know a lot of people thought it was inactive, but I did seem to lose subs who were actually, you know, active because they resubscribed. So, if you watch this little series, and I don't know if you do, God knows who does, because quite frankly it's a very small one and it's not about games. But if you do watch this series and you're not subscribed but were, please resubscribe. Make sure you are, make sure you're supporting the channel and supporting me. So yeah, make sure that's actually happening. So that's come up, that's gone. Another thing you may have noticed, we are running a few new series here and there. So new series will continuously appear as and when they can. So at the moment I think we're running Battle Brothers, you may have noticed. Factorio is still running, and I'm bringing back Banished, which hopefully should be up this weekend, and if not, it's not. So Endless Legend, we're not quite sure what's going on with that multiplayer series. A new update on the DLC has made it so that we can't actually run the damn save. So Endless Legend will be currently on hiatus after the last episode is released, with a new multiplayer series taking its place afterwards. Hopefully it will be Age of Wonders, but as you may have noticed, we've already done that one. The Iron Isle campaign, if you want to watch that, that was between me, Dezeran, and Cutter DJ. The new series will be between me, Dezeran, Cutter DJ, and Dave. So if we cannot get Endless Legend to run again, we'll of course have to start from scratch, or wait till later, but either way there will be a multiplayer series running. I'm also doing a few more indie game stuff, as you may have noticed. Hopefully From the Depths may appear. I'm having to relearn the damn game. I bought that a year and a half ago, so I'm relearning. That may appear. There'll be other city building series. There'll also be Basement, very briefly. We'll see if there's any interest in that, and if there is, I will continue it. And of course, I'll always be looking out for anything strategic, tactical, or city builder. I do love my city building games. Now, one thing I may have noticed this week, there have been a few dislikes all over the place. Generally, I get a couple, but it's been quite a major spike this week. They've been appearing all over the place. Not major, but as a small channel, it does impact on things. So, as always, if you feel like liking something, like it. If you don't, it doesn't matter. I don't really care if you don't want to like things. But like I say, everything helps. So, going on to the current series. Currently on Retro Pixel Castles, our series is a challenge series. We've continued doing the older one because, quite frankly, it lagged heavily. So on Indev 20, running a Golem Challenge. If we lose that, or it gets too bad, we'll change to another challenge. The current challenge, which will be after, I think, is No Walls. And that will be running for the foreseeable future to keep that going. Star Sector is still ongoing and still having fun. We're finally getting a big enough fleet to actually do some kind of damage, maybe even take a few sectors. But like I say, if that gets to the point where we can't continue, we'll be starting a brand new series of it. I mentioned Factorio. Factorio is of course still running. Not many people watch it because I'm not too technical, but it is still running for those who want to watch it, and there's dedicated fans, so there you go. Factorio will keep on running because I enjoy the hell out of it. I am of course looking at some newer stuff. I'm always be looking at newer stuff, but the last Leviathan did come up, but I've had a quick look at that. I may be able to make a couple of one-offs, but it won't really be a series, it'll be a quick couple of looks. Space Run Galaxy I might go back to for a couple of extra episodes. They are updating and making it better, but it is still a tower defense game, even if you are travelling, so I'm not quite sure how much I'll be able to get out of that. But yeah, I mean, if you ever feel like there's a game you'd like me to play, but yeah, if there's any game you'd feel like you'd like me to play, definitely put in a comment of this series. Obviously I won't play all of them, but they give me good ideas of what should be going on. That's why I've been playing Villagers lately. And I've also been looking at a couple of other things that have been announced to me. That's why Battle Brothers came up. It was mentioned that it's early access, and I thought, why the hell not? So if you want to see anything, tell me. Like, I've been looking at some older games and some newer games. I've been thinking Ghost Control Inc. We'll see about that one. And a few others. So yeah, if there's anything you want me to play, tell me. I'll always consider it, I'll always apply. And if it appears, it appears. If it doesn't, it may do in the future. Of course, there's lots of games out there. There's millions of games. I've been thinking of doing Necro and Maya and Prison Architect and stuff like that. So if you think of anything like that, please, tell me. Now back on to the state of affairs about the channel. We've covered some future stuff. So, as I said, YouTube did do a massive purge. The channel itself lost about 50 odd subscribers. I don't know how many of those were inactive. I had a quick check and those I know are inactive are still around, so I'm assuming it removed some active subscribers. Now, we were able to gain some back because of the Steam sale, which is pretty awesome, but otherwise it's been one of those bad weeks for the channel. Just because there is some growth, doesn't mean it's going to be continuous growth purely because there was a sale going on at the same time. So, I'll be trying out some new things, hopefully it'll work, but we'll see. I'm not going to be vanishing just because of one bad week. If it was like a bad month or two, then we'll have to reconsider things, but for now, that is fine. This is a series where I'm completely candid with you guys about what is going on, so take it as that. As always, if you want to contact me, I do have a Discord which should be in the links. I also have a Steam group I check occasionally, and of course you can always leave comments, so there's always plenty of ways of contacting me. Now, the Discord itself I'm running is still quite small, it's only in the early stages. There are other YouTubers on there, other streamers on there, and a few people from Twitch and YouTube who follow me. So if you ever want to get on there, it's perfectly fine. It is moderated, so it can get rid of people who are trolling. Of course, they sometimes get through. So yeah, beware about that. But it does have, you know, text chat and voice chat and all the jazz. It's basically Skype and TeamSpeak rolled into one. Pretty useful. Now, the streaming, I am still doing streaming. There has been a fair few issues lately. Life has always become quite difficult for me at certain times of the year. That's what happens when you're having to, you know, be care for someone. So, I am still twitching. It is a little bit up and down. But I will, of course, be putting up the schedule. I may start releasing a video to tell people when I am streaming. But the general rule of thumb is 5:30 PM GMT weekdays. With occasional other ones. But I will start releasing a mini video onto the channel whenever I go live. So hopefully that helps. But otherwise, yeah. We will see. I think that about covers up YouTube, covers up Twitch, covers up Discord as well. As always, I'd like to thank the Patreons who are supporting me with money. I would like to thank Lemming Guide, ISA Shin, and Lost Valkyrie. They are providing a small amount of money which actually directly goes to increasing the channel, getting new games, and occasionally even getting hardware. So I thank those immensely. So yeah, Patreon supporters, thank you a lot. You usually are at the end of the videos, although I haven't quite updated the cards yet for Lost Valkyrie, just a recent one. But yeah, thank you for that, and thank you for supporting it with every little bit you can. I greatly appreciate that. And I think that covers up absolutely everything. So yeah, if you have any questions, have any tips, just want to have a chat, put it in the comments, go to Discord, go to the Steam group, and I will read it, because I am very willing to talk to anyone. Sometimes I'm not quite sure what to say, but I'm always willing to talk, so there you go. I have been the Fallen Shogun. This has been the Undead Update, channel update. If you enjoy, as always, like, comment, favourite, share, and subscribe. Although, if you're watching this and not subscribed, I'm not quite sure why. You generally should be watching the gameplay. Watch the gameplay, then subscribe. Either way, I've been the Fallen Shogun. Ciao for now, people. Bye-bye. This area over here, which I've been looking at before, is going to be the actual city itself. I'm expecting a lot of watery stuff. Look at me wording well. I'm expecting docks, harbours, fishing villages and all sorts. I'll be setting it up, then pausing construction so I can see. Okay, let's just solve this problem then.
You pull back, people. Back here. Pull back. I told you to pull back!
Something strange ain't no good.